Death is life's greatest mystery, and the question of the soul after we die has fascinated humanity for centuries. From religious teachings to scientific debates, spiritual philosophies to real life, near-death stories, this video brings it all together. If you've ever wondered what truly happens when life ends, you won't want to miss this journey of discovery. Welcome to Curious Access. In today's video, we explore one of life's most timeless questions. What happens to the soul after we die? From religious beliefs to scientific insights, spiritual philosophies to personal experiences, this journey will open your mind and spark reflection. If you enjoy deep, thought-provoking content like this, don't forget to like the video, share it with friends, and subscribe to Curious Access for more meaningful explorations. Let's begin this journey together. From the beginning of human history, death has been one of the greatest mysteries of life. No matter how advanced societies become, the question, what happens to us after we die, continues to fascinate and trouble people. In American culture, this curiosity is especially strong because the nation is a blend of diverse traditions, religions, and philosophies. Each community brings its own answers, yet the mystery remains unsolved. We ask about the soul after death because it touches the deepest part of our human experience. Death is not just a biological end, it raises emotional, spiritual, and even moral questions. For many, the soul represents identity, love, and the essence of being human. To imagine the soul simply vanishing feels unsettling, so people search for meaning beyond physical existence. In the United States, conversations about the afterlife often appear in movies, books, and even casual discussions. Some see death as a passage to another world, while others treat it as a scientific puzzle about consciousness. Ultimately, this mystery reflects our desire to understand life itself. By asking where the soul goes, we are really asking, who are we? And does our story continue beyond death? Religion has always been the primary guide for people trying to understand what happens to the soul after death. In the United States, Christianity plays a central role in shaping these beliefs. Most Christian traditions teach that after death, the soul faces judgment. Those who lived in faith and righteousness are believed to enter heaven, a place of eternal peace and union with God. On the other hand, souls that turned away from God are thought to face hell, a state of separation and suffering. This dual idea of reward and punishment provides moral direction for many believers. Judaism also influences American thought, though its view is more diverse. Some Jewish traditions speak of Sheol, a shadowy place of the dead, while others focus on the resurrection of the righteous and the coming of a messianic age. Beyond Christianity and Judaism, America's religious diversity introduces other perspectives. Muslims believe the soul enters the grave, experiences questioning, and awaits the day of judgment. Hindus and Buddhists bring the concept of reincarnation, where the soul is reborn until it reaches enlightenment or liberation. These religious teachings highlight a shared theme. The soul continues its journey beyond physical death, and how we live shapes that journey. While religion offers spiritual explanations, science approaches the mystery of the soul with caution and evidence-based thinking. In American society, many scientists argue that what we call the soul is closely tied to consciousness, the awareness of self and the world around us. From this perspective, consciousness emerges from the complex activity of the brain. When the brain stops functioning at death, consciousness also ends. Neuroscience provides strong evidence for this view. Studies show that thoughts, emotions, and even spiritual experiences are linked to specific brain processes. For example, damage to certain parts of the brain can change a person's personality or memory, suggesting that what we call the self is rooted in biology. However, not all scientists dismiss the mystery. Some researchers explore near-death experiences, where people report vivid sensations even when brain activity appears minimal. Others study quantum theories of consciousness, questioning whether the mind might extend beyond the physical brain. In the United States, these debates reflect a larger cultural tension between faith and science. While mainstream science sees death as the end of personal awareness, ongoing research keeps the door open to deeper questions. Could consciousness survive beyond the brain? Beyond organized religion and science, many Americans turn to Spiritual and philosophical ideas to make sense of what happens after death. These beliefs often focus less on judgment and more on the continuity of energy or the cycle of existence. One of the most popular ideas is reincarnation, the belief that the soul is reborn into a new body after death. Rooted in Hinduism and Buddhism, reincarnation has found a strong following in the United States among people interested in Eastern spirituality and the New Age movement. For them, each life is seen as a lesson, and the soul continues to evolve until it reaches enlightenment or liberation. Another widely accepted belief is that the soul transforms into pure energy, merging back with the universe. This view is influenced by both modern physics, which describes matter and energy as interchangeable, and ancient philosophies that see life as part of a cosmic cycle. To many, this offers comfort. Death is not an end, but a transformation into something greater. These spiritual and philosophical perspectives provide Americans with alternatives to traditional religious or scientific explanations. They highlight a deep cultural desire to believe that the soul, in some form, continues its journey beyond the physical world. Beyond religious teachings and scientific theories, personal stories often shape how Americans think about the soul after death. Many people who have had near-death experiences and DS report remarkable journeys floating above their bodies, moving through a tunnel of light, or meeting deceased loved ones. These stories do not provide scientific proof, but they hold deep emotional power, offering comfort to those who fear death. In the United States, countless books, documentaries, and interviews feature these first-hand accounts. Some describe feelings of peace and overwhelming love, while others speak of being shown their life's purpose before returning, whether seen as spiritual visions, brain responses, or glimpses of another reality. These stories remind us that death is not only a scientific or religious concept, it is also a deeply personal and human experience. Ultimately, the mystery of the soul after death may never be fully answered, yet these stories encourage us to reflect on how we live, love, and treat one another in the time we do have. Thank you for watching this video and exploring such a profound question with us. If you found it meaningful, please give it a like, share it with others, and don't forget to subscribe to Curious Access for more thoughtful discussions.